Hello viewers, welcome to ITV Gold. My name is Ajay Kumar. I'm an accountant, a CPA at Sai CPA Services.
Hello everyone, I'm Shamla as a senior tax accountant at Sai CPA Services.
In today's episode, we'll talk about PPP loan forgiveness. If you have any question about PPP loans, when should you apply for the forgiveness, how should you go about it, this is the episode you do not want to miss.
So Mr. Kumar, can you please tell us that who should apply for this PPP forgiveness loan?
Absolutely. Shamla, I'm glad you asked. Well, the short answer is everyone. If you have a PPP loan, you have to apply for it. If you do not apply for the loan forgiveness, it's remain a loan. It remains a liability on your business books. So everybody who got the PPP loan, PPP1 we are talking about specifically over here, must apply for the PPP loan forgiveness to have this loan forgiven. So you don't have to return this money back.
So Mr. Kumar, can you please tell that who should not apply for this PPP loan?
I'm glad you asked. That's the right question here. Everybody should apply, but who should not apply for the loan? Let's see. We have to take a step back over here to understand why you should not apply if you should not apply. There are a lot of banks that are not ready to take the loan forgiveness application, especially the fintech company. We had a lot of people applying through fintech companies, for example, Cabbage.com. For example, Biz2Credit, Intuit, a lot of these fintech companies are not ready to accept the new application 3508 Easy. So if your bank is not ready to accept the application, you have no option but to wait for the PPP loan forgiveness. See, you must apply for the PPP loan forgiveness application through the same bank where you took the loan from. So if you went to Chase Bank, you must apply through Chase Bank because they are the ones who have the details. They are the ones who have your business tax return, your EIN, your payroll details. So they have all the application, they have all the information. You must apply through the same bank. But if your bank is not ready to accept your application, then you have to wait for the application.
Thank you Mr. Kumar for this knowledgeable information. I have further one question regarding that when we can apply for this PPP loan.
Well, you should apply for the PPP loan forgiveness right now, especially if your loan amounts are less than $150,000 and your bank is accepting the application. You must apply for the loan forgiveness now. We are advising all clients to apply for the PPP loan forgiveness. See, under the new rules, if your loan amount is less than $150,000, the banks are not expected to ask you any documentation. You go to the bank website, go to the fintech website, say this is the loan amount, this is the loan number, confirm that you use the money for the payroll only, all of it, 100% of it, and that's it. You're not supposed to be providing any documentation, any payroll reports if your loan is less than 150,000. If your loan is more than 150,000, depending on bank to bank, they will ask you certain payroll reports. Let's say if you say, I use the money for payroll only. They will say, give us the quarterly payroll reports, 941, NJ 927, WR30. If you say we use the money for the utility, they will say, give us the bill, give us a copy of the check payment. If you paid the money for the rent, lease, depending on what you did with the PPP1 as a part of the loan forgiveness, they will ask you certain documentation to substantiate the loan forgiveness application if your loan is more than $150,000. So everybody should apply. You should apply as soon as you can. Even if your loan is more than 150,000, you should go ahead and apply for the forgiveness program. If your bank is not ready, if your fintech company, the loan processor is not ready, then you have no option but to wait for it.
Mr. Kumar, can you please elaborate some information regarding the PPP2 loan?
So PPP1 loan forgiveness episode is not done until you apply, until you talk about PPP2. So in PPP2, we have several enhancements. A lot of businesses, restaurants for example, can apply 3.5 times as opposed to 2.5 times that we saw in last PPP1. Similarly, there are a lot of businesses that were not qualified for PPP1, for example, Schedule C businesses. If people were not showing profit, they were not eligible for PPP1. Now PPP2 allows them to apply based on the gross margin, not based on the net profit. So there are a lot of enhancement, good enhancement. Some downside, your business must have gone down by 25% at least for 1 quarter in order to qualify for PPP2. And again, we are talking about PPP1 loan forgiveness and PPP2 loan application. Do not try to apply for PPP2 loan forgiveness yet. Even if you have received the PPP2 money, and a lot of businesses did receive the money, please do not apply for the PPP2 loan forgiveness yet. If you did not apply for PPP2 loan and if your business did suffer, did go down by more than 25%, at least for 1 quarter, it doesn't have to be in total for the whole year, just for 1 quarter. If your business suffered by at least 25% year over year between 2019 and 2020 for at least 1 quarter, it doesn't have to be in full, it doesn't have to be for the full year, then you apply for PPP2. PPP2 loan, please apply as soon as you can. PPP1 loan forgiveness, please apply as soon as you can. PPP2 loan forgiveness, please stay, hold on to it, do not apply for it yet. I hope you had more information. If you need more information, if you have more questions, please do not hesitate to write to us or call us. My name is Ajay Kumar. I'm an accountant at CPA Services. Please stay tuned for more information next week.